Yes, and welcome back to the 94 Club for your daily dose of country music. Hey, look, this week I just want to say a little thank you to a few people. So, Richard Mann, John Laffey, Eric, Daisy May, Alicia, Jimbo, Joshua, Chris Topher, Les Blackwell, and Toby Erickson. I just want to thank you so much for getting involved regularly on my videos and educating me on country music, because as you know, this is a little bit of a journey. So thank you to each and every single one of you for getting involved and helping me along my way and finding all of this good music. So this week we've got quite a few new artists coming to the channel. So we've got Ian No, Sierra Ferrell, we've got Turnpike Troubadours, Cassie Velazza, but we've also got Tyler Childers and Colter Wall returning, and we're doing a feature of Townes Van Zandt as well, because we want to get into some of that deep stuff. Anyway, you know what to do this week. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button please, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest videos. But for now, let's see who we've got today. Right, so we're going with Townes Van Zandt. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I am. Waiting Round to Die. Sounds pretty bleak, to be honest. I did do a little bit of research into him because he's been referenced on a few videos that I've done as inspiration for other artists and they're not. What's interesting is I don't think they're like sad songs per se. I think they come from a sort of environment of despair and wanting to and yeah, you don't see another way. And some of those, like Using Again with Benjamin Todd from the Lost Dog Street band, that's I think one of the relations to Townes Van Zandt that I got. But I'm interested to see what this song is and what it's about. I think it's from quite a few years back. Let's see if we can find the official release date of this, and that might play a part. So 1968, yeah, this is a while back. So it makes sense that people have been inspired by this way of creating music, because this is one of the, I guess, original artists in country maybe. But anyway, yeah, let's not read way too much into this. I think it's going to be pretty tough to get through, but we'll listen to it and we'll see what we take from it.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't even know the reason why, but I guess I keep a gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. Oh, one time friends I had a ma, even had a pa. Well, he beat her with a belt once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me, headed down to Tennessee. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
Yeah, this powerful message, and I think it's quite interesting what he's trying to say here, because he's basically saying, like, the reason I do what I do is because I am drowning out the fact that I'm one day going to end up dead. So it's quite straight to the point. He's not had much. He's not had many positive experiences and interactions with other people, because all he knows is pain. So he's going to drown that out if he can, with gambling and booze and rambling, because that's easier than waiting. It's quite literal, the messages in this. There's not too much abstract going on. But yeah, again, we'll get into the lyrics at the end, but very quickly touching on that second verse even that we've just come out of. One time I even had a parcel. I had a mom and dad. He built her with a belt, and basically that abuse led to her leaving and even leaving the kid behind. So anyway, we'll carry on.
I came of age and I found a girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. Oh, she cleaned me out and hit it on the sly. Well, I tried to kill the pain. I bought some wine and hopped a train. Seemed easier than just a waiting around to die. Then a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother did we fly. But the posse caught up with me and drug me back to Muskogee. And it's 2 long years of waiting around to die. Oh, but now I'm out of prison. I got me a friend at last. He don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. Oh, his name's Codeine, and he's the nicest thing I've seen. Well, together we're gonna wait around and die. Yeah, together we're gonna wait around and die.
Okay then, that song, wow. 5 verses of a bit of a roller coaster, really. I think he's never had a positive experience until he found codeine. Is basically the song. And then when he found the codeine, and obviously we know what codeine is. Codeine's is an opiate drug that people feel positive things taking, which actually has a negative effect on them, I think. And I know it's a gateway into heroin as well. So it's interesting that, you actually do understand from their perspective how they end up in the position that they end up in. Maybe they've gone 40 years, 50 years, never having a positive experience and positive interaction with anyone. And it genuinely is being dealt a bad hand. Like, you're born into an environment where there's no care for you. So you've not got a fair chance. You've not got an opportunity to succeed. And what is success, basically? But you've not got an opportunity to engage in positive interactions with people. You're already at a false start, really. So that's what the first verse and second verse is. Second verse is, even when I thought I could trust, this girl that I hooked up with has jacked me for all my shit. So why can I trust? Even when he gives a bit, it gets taken. And then, so you get into the fourth one and it's like, well, if I'm not going to be given, if I'm not going to have a fair chance, and even when I give, it gets taken, why don't I try and take? So you get into this fourth verse, and he sinks to the level that everyone else is at where they take. And he gets caught out doing it. He ends up in prison for 2 years. And he feels like he was just waiting around to die. Comes out of prison, gets hooked on codeine, and this is his get out. This is his release now from all of that stuff that he's just been through. He doesn't want it again, so he's found a friend in a drug that is giving him a release that also is holding him back. So it's just this vicious cycle. So how do you break out that cycle? I have no idea for people that are in it. And I think this comes from a message from me now personally, which is pay it forward. So if anyone ever does anything good for you, make sure you go out of your way to do good for other people. Help people out, give them a chance. And I think, we can, if we all live our life by doing good And if all of us can positively influence two other people, and by positively influence, I don't mean force your opinion on them. I mean just do something nice. You know, don't try and change who they are. Just do good things, even if good isn't done to you. And I think, you know, we'll end up in a much better place just through time, by that being a message that we sort of we're consistent with. And I think, you know, that's something that I'm definitely going to teach when I have children. Because you know, you'd hate to see anyone you're close to get stuck in this cycle, but you understand why. And this isn't a sad song, like I say. This isn't a fictional story. This is something real stuff that people go through that we need to be aware of. And this isn't them not trying. You know, you see through the song, you hit the third verse, he's already been served two bad hands. And then he tries to give a little and give a little love, and he gets taken. And so he's like, every time I try, I get put down. So why do I keep trying? And it's just that cyclical environment of negativity that you can't break out of, because maybe everyone in your environment has also been served bad hands, so they start taking, and it's not a great place to get to. So I think, like I say, it's not a sad song. It's coming from a place of despair, like I said before the start. And I think it's an education piece for people that aren't in that environment to reach out a hand to people that are in that environment, to just do good stuff and just be nice. It's not that difficult. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people, I guess, in this middle class bracket that you know think they're untouchable and think that they're, you know, out there. And you know, for me, I'm in that bracket, but you know, I try and live my life by being a nice human and helping people out where I can. It doesn't mean that I've got to spend every single day doing it, but just when you're faced with a situation, just make the right choice and make the right decision. I think that's the only message I could put out there that I think will help make the world a better place. But you know, I'm not gonna change the world anytime soon, but we can all try. I think just do a little bit more. And this is a message to myself as I'm talking, like I could do more. But actually, really nice song. I didn't think I would get this into it as I did, because, you know, classic country is you know, something that I'm not always going to relate to, but I think as I'm learning more and more about country music, the classic stuff is now I'm more open to listening to, and I'm embracing that a lot more. I mean, you look at me, right? If I was around back then and I dressed like this, I'd stick out like a sore thumb. I don't necessarily look country, I don't sound country, and this music speaks to me. So, yeah, I love it. But anyway, I'm not going to go on too much longer because I feel like I've spoke way too much about this song. But anyway, yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell, and please hit that subscribe button. But also, you know, get in that comment section, write a song that you want to see me react to. And if there's any more classic countries that tell stories like this one does, I love storytelling in music, and you know that now. So, yeah, just let me know what you want to see. But anyway, you know, we're going to get into Friday tomorrow. Hopefully there's some nice music coming up, maybe something a bit more upbeat. We're looking at Turnpike Troubadours. So if you want to stick around tomorrow, please come back and have a look. But for now, that's me. Thank you. Peace.